Hey Gemini, guess what? It's Gemini season. I'm doing the readings for while the sun's transiting through Gemini. So it moved in today on May 20th and it will be moving out on June 20th. So let's see what's going on with you guys while the sun's transiting through your sign. Ooh, the Devil. 8 of Swords. 5 of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. Things are trying to change for you, but there's some kind of devil energy that's got you in your head, and it's creating a conflict for you. It's creating a conflict for you. All right, let's see. Something from your past. Something from your past. All right, we've got the Death card. The Death card with the Devil. Putting an end to the Devil, but that puts you in your head. I mean, you know, you start thinking about the past and how things worked out before. So you're trying to create like a new I want to say a new life. You're trying to create a new life for yourself. And you want to let go of this devil energy. My stomach just growled. I probably should have ate before I started these readings. Okay. I mean, the good news is we've got the Death card that's like, it's trying to change and transform this devil energy into something new. Something... I want to say sweet for some reason. Something new, something sweet. Something also good to eat. I'm sorry. Just trying to rhyme. I don't know why. Why did I say something good to eat? Maybe something put a bad taste in your mouth. That's the devil energy. Something put a bad taste in your mouth. Something from the past. So you're trying to transform it and manifest something new. All right. 8 of Swords in your head. I just heard that song. What is it? The Cranberries, Zombies. In your head, in your head, zombies, zombies. I mean, the zombies are things from the past that should be dead, but they're not. They're still living. They're still living and they're haunting you. Eight of Cups. Letting it go, trying to let it go, trying to walk away from it. It's like you're in your head about all these things from the past. The zombies are alive in your head. And you're trying to walk away from them. You're trying to walk away from them. We pulled the Tower and the 9 of Pentacles, so it's like trying to liberate yourself. Not just trying to liberate yourself, it's like you're in your head, but you want to walk away from these zombies, from these past experiences that are haunting you, and you're gonna be able to do it. It's like this sudden liberation, but there's still conflict here. There's still conflict. I feel like this conflict is just because of I mean, these zombies, they're experiences from the past, they're wounds from the past, so they're a part of you. So it is conflicting to let go of something that's been attached to you, like it is a part of you. So it's like you wanna walk away, you wanna let go, but you want to be careful on how you do it. You want to be careful on how you do it, because if you just suppress it and just push it down, it's not going to go away. It's going to come back up at some point, and it's probably going to hit you worse than it did the last time. So you want to before you walk away and let it go, you want to look at it. The Eight of Swords is about being in your head, and when you're like in your head, you can't see things from an outside perspective. So you're not observing, you're in it. You want to pull yourself out of it, but not pull yourself out of it to get away from it, because if you're pulling yourself out to get away from it, then you're going to suppress it. You want to pull yourself out of it and observe it. Observe the things of the past. Once upon a time, these things of the past might have been sweet, and they turned sour and they turned toxic. So it's like, ugh. But what if something looks good again and it turns out to be toxic again? You'll know the difference if you really take a look in these cups and understand why they're not fulfilling to you. Why they're not fulfilling to you. But you have to be in more of an observer perspective than in your head. So it's like the first step to walking away is stepping out of your head and observing from an outside perspective, and then boom, you're liberated. You know, and then you can like move forward. But this conflict, the Five of Wands, the conflict, it's like you question yourself, like, but what if I'm wrong? But what if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong? If you're wrong, then you'll learn something from it. If things start to go sour again, step back before it becomes too much and start observing sooner than later. Five of Wands. Five of Wands. We got the Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands. And the Nine of Cups. You know, the Eight of Cups, they're walking away from the cups that are empty, that aren't fulfilling, and they're heading towards this. They're heading towards wish fulfillment. They're heading towards having all their cups filled. You're heading towards having all your cups filled. But it is conflicting. There might be some kind of connection that you have to leave behind. Or there's some kind of connection that you have to move towards. And then the conflict of, ooh, but in the past, you know, like, is it okay to move towards this? That's where the conflict can come in. And the Queen of Wands, she's attractive. She will draw things into her. She doesn't have to get up off her throne and go get them. She sets an intention, and then she allows it to come to her. But if things aren't right, she also puts on a mask. Like, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm fine. I wouldn't put on a mask and say that you're fine, because that's suppressing things. And again, that's where the conflict comes in. If you're suppressing instead of observing. That's how you'll be able to bring this together, the Two of Cups, whether it's a soul connection, someone outside of you, or this could just be bringing your masculine and your feminine energy into balance. And in order to bring those energies into balance, you can't bullshit yourself. You can't fake it. You can't put on a mask. You have to really look at the things that you've been through, and understand them, to let them go instead of suppressing them. All right, let's pull on your feminine energy and your masculine energy. Your feminine energy is your intuition. It's the part of you that can see the big picture, that can, see into that Eight of Cups and understand what it is that wasn't fulfilling. And then your masculine energy is the part of you that takes action. It's your ego, your drive, your logic. If we're too in our masculine energy, we can make the wrong decisions because we're not paying attention to our intuition. Because the masculine energy is like, do it now, get it done. The feminine energy is like, hold on, let's observe this. The masculine energy will be like, let's just push it down, we don't have time to deal with that. And the feminine energy is like, no, we need to really evaluate this so that way we're able to heal and let it go, and then we can take action. So it's about having those in balance, and I think that's what the Five of Wands is. It's about the conflict between the feminine and the masculine energy. Now, it could be the feminine and masculine energy within yourself, or it could be you're the feminine and there's a masculine outside of you, or you're the masculine and there's a feminine outside of you, and there's some kind of conflict that you got to bring into balance. But things have to be faced in order for that to happen. All right, your feminine energy, Five of Swords. Five of Swords is feeling defeated. Feeling defeated. It's... But I tried, it didn't work. It didn't work. So, the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is, it's like starting a project, building a solid foundation. If you're going to build something, you need the foundation of it to be solid, or the rest of it's going to fucking crumble. And your feminine energy, your intuition, it's like, I tried this before, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? It wasn't built on a solid foundation. That's why when the lightning hit, the tower crumbled. The tower crumbled. It's like once your feminine energy really understands why the foundation wasn't solid, that's when this tower, it's the sudden liberation. It's the sudden liberation, the sudden freedom from being stuck in your head. All right. I hope you guys didn't just hear that. That was my stomach. I really should take a break and eat something after this video. It's like I felt defeated. I want to see the light in the dark. I'm hoping. I'm wishing, I'm hoping. I'm hoping to understand the darkness. It's like you're seeing the light, but you're trying to understand the darkness around it too. Which is good, because you need to, in order to not suppress and actually walk away and heal from past situations. All right, now we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. The High Priestess is your intuition. She holds the key to hidden knowledge. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it's taken you a long time to get to this. Maybe that's why there's so much conflict with the letting go and walking away, because you've spent so much time so much time living with this devil energy. All right, let's pull on your masculine energy. Ten of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is, I'm just getting like not having enough stability. Not having enough stability creates a lot of tension, a lot of weight to carry. Not having enough. Underneath the Five of Pentacles is the Queen of Cups. It's like you haven't had enough compassion. Not that you haven't had enough compassion for others, but others haven't had enough compassion for you. Others haven't had enough compassion for you, and it's left you feeling abandoned, cold, lonely. And that's a burden, and it makes it hard to move forward. It makes it hard to move forward. That's part of the devil energy. Ooh, okay. 2 cards fell out. I guess these are the ones we're taking, and we still have the Five of Pentacles on the bottom. We've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Fool. It's working hard. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. It's working hard for this new beginning. Focused on taking a leap of faith. You know, we had the Star card. It's like you're wishing, you were hoping. It's like you're trying to have faith, trying to believe. But it's hard. It's really hard. It's really hard. All right, Gemini. So for you guys, feels like you really need to be working and focusing on trusting and believing and having faith. Faith that life isn't going to keep repeating the same cycles over and over, but it will if you suppress things. If you suppress things, things are going to keep happening to bring that back up because your soul wants you to release it and let it go. Release it and let it go, because it's just going to keep getting brought into the future, and it's going to keep that weight on your shoulders, and it's going to keep weighing you down, and you're going to keep feeling defeated. You really need to look this devil in the eye. Look this devil in the eye. Now with the devil card, I always explain the devil as, yeah, there's devil energies that are outside of us. But we attract those devil energies to come towards us because of the devil energies within us. We all have devil energy within us. Don't sit there and be like, but I don't. Yes, you do. Everybody does. And the devil energy within us is our unhealed trauma, our unhealed wounds. And childhood, you know, I mean, there's things in our childhood that we don't even remember because we were like too small to even remember. You know, maybe even talking with someone you can trust that knows about your childhood or what was going on. Maybe a parent, an aunt, an uncle. Like, hey, what was going on? What kind of experiences did I have as a child that I don't really remember? You might get some information out of that. You know, something as simple as like, oh, your father was going to work all the time. He was just never around. Yeah, your dad's working all the time to provide for you, which is great. But when you're too young and you don't understand that, when you're a baby and you don't understand that, and your dad keeps leaving, it it's traumatic. It's traumatic, and we don't realize that something like that would be traumatic. Um, but when you're an infant, you don't experience your caregivers as separate from you. You are experiencing them as they're extensions of you. You know, I peed, I need my diaper changed, I cry, and then this version of me comes over and changes it. And if I'm hungry, I cry, and that version comes over with the bottle and feeds me. And then when you keep seeing what you consider an aspect of yourself keep leaving and leaving and leaving, it programs you to keep abandoning yourself, suppress things, don't face them. But when you're suppressing things, you're suppressing yourself and you're abandoning yourself by doing that. So let's break these cycles. Let's break these cycles and release these burdens that are weighing so heavily on us. All right, Gemini. I'm sorry. I wish I had a more happy, upbeat reading for you, but these readings are important too, because if we don't face these things, then we don't get to have happy, exciting readings. You know, when we face our shit and really work through it and heal, then we end up getting things and attracting things that we never thought possible. You know, like the most amazing things. So I'm going to leave that here, Gemini, and please comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe, and good luck, guys.